All right, I am up early, but I've been up since probably like 11, close to like 12 a.m. So 11 p.m. to like 12 a.m. I've been up and I have not been able to sleep. I've been just been channeling, giving guidance and stuff, and just did a couple of readings. They'll be out early this morning sometime. Um, so yeah, but I had to do this because this one in particular, I think it was like Thursday. Like y'all know me, I be getting these musical messages. They be coming through just randomly. I don't have to hear the song. I'll just start singing it. I don't have to hear it anywhere, play it, nothing. Mind you, this is an NSYNC song, by the way. If y'all don't know, this is an NSYNC song that I channeled. And I'm a big fan of NSYNC. If y'all didn't know, NSYNC is part of one of my biggest regrets in life. Some of y'all probably heard this story before. But when I was like 11 years old, NSYNC went on their celebrity tour, which would have been their last tour, but we didn't know that at the time. So I'm this big NSYNC fan, and like by the grace of God, my dad gets a free ticket from a coworker. He had one free ticket because I guess his coworker wasn't able to go, or his coworker's wife couldn't go. My cousin was over at the day of the concert, and my mom was like, "Are you ready to go?" Because she was going to take me. And my cousin didn't have a ticket, and I felt so bad that I didn't end up going, but my mom ended up going, and my aunt ended up scalping a ticket. So they both ended up going to what is NSYNC's last tour, at least from what we know. I don't know if they're going to do a reunion tour at some point in there later in life. I don't know. But that's one of my biggest regrets in life. Because I bet you and I guarantee you my cousin would have not done the same for me. But that was like one of my biggest regrets, okay? But anyway, this song is very beautiful. The song by NSYNC, it's called God Must Have Spent a Little More Time, or just Spent a Little More Time on You. Yeah, that's what it's called. Such a gorgeous, beautiful song. And a lot of wedding bound songs have been coming to me often. Like songs that should be in people's weddings have been coming to me. So, hey, I don't know what that's about. Some of y'all, I might be getting married soon. I don't know. But this song is just so pure and beautiful. So if you really listen to NSYNC songs, like they have some really beautiful songs, like songs that you can get married to. Like it's this one, and it's another one on their No Strings Attached album. It's called God, This I Promise You. That is a beautiful song. Like I love that song. So I'm gonna start reading the lyrics to you. I don't know if I'm gonna pull anything. Side note, I just wanted to share this too. Some of you guys might have a connection to Boston. Something with New Kids on the Block, because this card keeps flying out. I bought this deck. It was like a kind of like trading cards or something, and it was like a New Kids on the Block deck. And this Donnie, what's his name? Donnie Wahlberg or whatever, Mark Wahlberg's brother. He was in New Kids on the Block. This card keep like stalking me. So I don't know if somebody's man's name or your name is Donnie. I don't know. Or you're from Boston or some shit. They could sing. I don't know. But this card keeps like stalking me. So I just had to let that be known if that might resonate with somebody. I don't know. Just giving me like the whole boy band thing. Like period. Like New Kids on the Block is a boy band from Boston, and if I'm not mistaken, New Edition is also from Boston, so it might be something with that, or your person could be a singer or something, or they just like a pretty boy, some shit. I don't know, but that kept coming through. That card, like, why is this card stalking me? Matter of fact, I was watching this like off-brand movie with him in it earlier this week, or my mom had it on, and it was like this movie I've never even heard of. It had Nia Long in it. It had Shamar Moore in it. It had Terrence Howard in it. It had what's his name? Donald Faison, I think his name is, the guy from Clueless. Murray from Clueless. Like it had all these like 90s people in it, and it was like this off-brand movie that I've never even heard of or even seen. So I don't know what that is. And I think yeah, I did. I looked it up. Donnie Wahlberg is a Leo, so your person could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo. So it could be something with that. I don't know. If you're a little older than me, maybe you were into New Kids on the Block and that might have been your favorite member or some shit. I don't know. So that could be a confirmation that this is your reading or message. Anywho, I'm going to get into the lyrics, and I don't know if I'm going to pull any cards because it might not even warrant that. So, anywho, the first part of the song is Justin Timberlake's part, and it says, "Can this be true? Tell me, can this be real? How can I put into words what I feel? My life was complete. I thought I was whole. Why do I feel like I'm losing control?" And then he goes on, "I never thought that love could feel like this. And you changed my world with just one kiss. How can it be that right here with me, there's an angel? It's a miracle." And then the chorus is, "Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I could never keep. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have spent a little more time on you." So that's beautiful. So for some of you, this is something that someone's channeling this through me to you, or this is letting you know what type of love that you're going to experience. And maybe you're hearing it from another person's perspective of what it would like, what it's going to be like for them, if that makes sense. Or this could be your energy. But you know how some people, they're not looking for love. Like, this energy gives me, like, the first half of the song where he was like, "My life was complete. I thought I was whole. Why do I feel like I'm losing control?" Like, this is somebody that was content with just their singleness, where they were in life, and wasn't aware or looking for love, and it just came out of nowhere for them. And this love is peaceful, yet it's deep. Okay. So this person believes that you're God sent, or this is how you're going to feel, or maybe both ways. So the next half of the song is 𝗟ci, and he's the voice of the group. I'm telling you, like, every part that he sings, it hits different. Okay. So 𝗟ci's part says, in all of creation, all things great and small, you are the one that surpasses them all. More precious than any diamond or pearl. Shout out to Prince, Diamond and Pearls, okay? That is the shit. More precious than any diamond or pearl. They broke the mold when you came in this world. And I'm trying hard to figure out just how I ever did without the warmth of your smile." And this is the part right here that was like, it hit. "The heart of a child that's deep inside leaves me purified." So it's like they're looking at you as this beautiful creation from the divine. You surpass anything. You're more precious than any diamond and pearl. You mean more than any physical, materialistic thing. And the part that was like, I don't know how I ever did without the warmth of your smile and the heart of a child. That part was beautiful. Like, your pure heart is going to be, and I have to make a point of this because, especially if you're someone that walks with a pure heart, sometimes that's dangerous, right? In this world, you have to be very careful of, who you let your guard down with, who you're vulnerable with, because some people are not so pure in heart, and they can take advantage of you, see you as something weak, see you as someone to take advantage of, someone easily influenced. So you might have, because of your pure heart, you could have walked with the eyes of, everybody deserves a chance, everybody deserves to be loved, everybody, yeah, we all have a past, or yeah, but you have this forgiving energy, this forgiving heart, and Spirit is saying that purity is going to be acknowledged, it's going to be cherished, it's going to be a blessing to the right man or woman. It's not going to be something that is going to be taken advantage of or looked at as a weakness. Okay, so I had to make mention of that because that part was beautiful. Like, the heart of a child, that's a pure-hearted person. And they said that's deep inside, it leaves me purified. Like, your pure, loving energy is going to purify this person. Beautiful. So the song just continues to say the same thing over and over again. Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I could keep. Like, it's, your soul is something that they want to keep sacred and keep a secret and keep hidden and treasure it. But at the same time, I can't keep a secret with this relationship. This love is something that I need to share. I need to express. I want to let everybody know. And so if you've ever been in a situation where you dealt with people that try to, put you on the side or make you a side chick, side dude, or made you feel like they were ashamed of you, or people that just weren't faithful, so they never really claimed you openly or respected you openly, this person is not going to do you like that. So that's what I take from that part of it as well. And when they look into your eyes, they know that it's true that God has spent a little more time with you. When I hear that part, like, it's like a divine compliment. Like, oh, God must have spent a little more time on you. Like, they really took their time with you. But we're all special in the eyes of God. But what I'm getting from that more so is that you've spent more time with your creator. Like, you've been in a hiding place because you are that sacred gift, that sacred blessing that has been hidden from the wrong people, has been protected. And there's a reason why certain things have not worked out with certain people. There's a certain reason why you don't have a whole bunch of people always knocking at your door, or when you try to pursue, or when you try to allow something in, it doesn't last long, or it falls through and you're looking at it as a curse. But no, it's a blessing. So the time that you've spent with yourself, you've been spending time in that hidden place, that sacred place between you and divine spirit. So when this person looks at you, they see that purity in you, they see that divinity, they recognize that you are a divine gift. And this might sound foreign to an ear, to someone that is not used to that type of being loved in a pure way, in such a way that you're honored, you are, what's the right word? Where you are respected, where you are cherished, where you are seen as your pure, authentic self, and someone really loves that part of you, that reverences that part of you, that they could see that divinity within you and not be like, oh, I'm about to take advantage, I'm about to eat off of this, I'm about to make me a fat ass so-and-so, fill in your name, fill in the blank sandwich, and have a field day with you. Or I'm going to take advantage of your energy and I'm going to manipulate you, and you're weak, so let me play on that. No, this person is not like that. And there's good people that do exist in the world that also have pure hearts and are not looking at love as a weakness, or looking at goodness, or looking at kind-hearted people as weak. The weak people is the ones that prey on people. That you're the weak vessel. Okay, you the weakest link, bitch. Like, those type of people. Like, you're the weakest link. But no, having a kind, pure-hearted person and walking in that is a blessing. It is a strength. It is a superpower, because love is the most powerful thing that we have in existence. The most powerful essence and energy, next to sex, because it's creative energy, right? But love, it is a powerful force of energy. Love really does conquer hate. It's light versus darkness, goodness versus evil, right? But yeah, this is someone that feels like they could never feel this type of depth of love, and you change their world with just one kiss. So it could literally be just one kiss, or just the opportunity to embrace you, connect with you. Just that simple act can change a person's view, change their life. That's what I get from that. And that they're viewing you as kind of angelic. And angelic, you can take it as you will. Obviously, we're human. Obviously, we are flawed, in a sense of like we fuck up, you know? We're not all perfect beings. Like, it's impossible. We're perfection in essence of who we are, but not perfection as you're without blemish and you don't fuck up and you don't do this, you don't do that. But this person sees you as this angelic person, from a place of you're pure hearted. Like, even if you did things in your past, it's like your intentions, you mean well, you're a good spirited person. You're angelic, you're a miracle. So maybe this person is not used to good people either, for the most part, or they haven't had much luck in love, or I shouldn't say luck, but more so they haven't really been blessed to, you know, to have such good people all the time or good experiences in love. But the truth is that that was a precursor so that they can know the difference between a good, loving individual versus somebody that is, you know, not of the highest good for them, or has negative intentions, or is a user, abuser, cheater, whatever. I will pull on this briefly because I don't feel like it really needs too much explanation. And another, this Aaliyah song keeps coming to me, so I have to mention it as well. Are You That Somebody? Some of you guys might be a little hesitant to really give your time to someone, especially with meeting a new person, or when you meet someone that's actually means you well. Someone that for once is different, it might catch you off guard and you might be like, okay, well, we got to keep this thing low key, because I'm not just anybody. I can't be out here just giving my energy to just anybody. So you gotta, you know, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Like, I want this to be kept, and I'm hearing like not a secret, but more so just kept hidden, kept sacred, because you just want to make sure that you're not moving too fast. You're not putting your business out there. You want to cultivate your connection privately, maybe firsthand. And this person is like, your soul is like a secret that I can't keep. I can't keep this a secret. I want to tell people about you. So, I feel like it is wise to move not like a creep, or move in a sneaky way, like you're trying to hide a person, because you know what that's like. But I'm getting more so because you don't want to jump the gun. You don't want a whole bunch of people tainting what you're building, or what has potential to be. And if it's not something that's going to work out, it's like, okay, well, at least, you know, nobody was in my business, and we can move on peacefully, without drama, without everybody in our business. Yeah, so that song, Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah, keeps coming to me for like the last month or so. But yeah. Casey and JoJo's All My Life too. Oh my God. Like, that song is like stalking my ass lately too. That song. What else? Journey, Don't Stop Believing does too, but that does that to me every now and then. It'll just randomly, just at weird times in my life, or when I'm like spiraling maybe in a particular moment, that song will come on or something, or I'll hear it on the TV randomly, or just some crazy shit. It's the most craziest thing ever. Hey sis, good day to you. Happy Sunday. Oh, well, I can hit you up because I'm up. Because I'm up. Yeah. So the Casey and JoJo song, All My Life. I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. Like, this is like this. Somebody's gonna be so astounded when they finally come across the person that's for them. It's like, this is a blessing, because somebody's been dealing with nothing but like just low life, crappy people, counterfeits, false connections, superficial people. That type of love exists, but it's like sometimes you can think that you're being too Disney princess or Disney prince, that you doubt that it can exist because you haven't experienced outside of yourself. Like, you know it to be real within yourself, or in your visions, or in your dreams, or what spirit has told you and whispered to you. But when it comes to actually experiencing it, it doesn't look like it exists. So when it does happen, it's like, oh my gosh. And I thank God that I finally found you. Yeah. Hey Demetra. Greetings. All right, let's tap in. I'm sorry to keep you guys. And Cinderella, like, y'all know that's my shit. Like, Cinderella, I'm telling you, like, I Y'all better get with it. Y'all better get with the program, okay? Like, if some of you, Cinderella is like something that resonates with you. Some of you guys, it could be like your own little fairy tale thing. But Cinderella is so dope. It's so easy to channel messages from Cinderella just alone. And I've been seeing sorry to get sidetracked. I keep seeing like the pumpkin carriages being referenced everywhere. At first, it started out at my dad's house. When I was in California, this was like back in May. And my dad has like these candle fixtures in the bathroom. And they were like, some of them are shaped. Like some of the parts are like the circles are smaller. Like they look like wheels. And then there's a bigger portion at the top. And I was like, that looked like a pumpkin carriage. And the fact that I met a woman that's legit named Cinderella. Like I've never met anybody named Cinderella. Let alone, I would never think that a Native American woman would be named Cinderella. Like that's just not something that I would have ever thought. So when she revealed that to me, because her name my name freaked her out. So when she told me her name, I was freaked out in a good way. So that reference, and then fast forward, ever since then, I've been seeing like this. I have to make a whole video off of this just to show you the evidence of all these different pumpkin carriage references that I've been getting. And remember, it was at first for me was the clock. And I did a couple of videos talking about the clock and the reference of that being Kairos timing, a divine time. The pumpkin is no different. The pumpkin is a means to your destination. It's a means to the way to your destination, right? So that means your chariot is arriving very soon. So something's going to take you to your destination, that thing that's appointed, that appointed time, that Kairos time. And Kairos timing just represents an opportune time. So opportune window of timing is like you got to seize the moment when it does present itself to you. So me, when I'm like gathering from that, like with the whole chariot thing and the whole pumpkin carriage, that is taking you to your destination of some sort that you're going to be divinely called to go, and it's going to be a divine window of opportunity. And when it comes, you got to hop on that shit. You got to. You can't think too much into it. You can't be in fear. You can't be second guessing yourself. You got to be ready, and you got to stay ready. I don't know who that's for and what that is entailing. I don't know. Cinderella doesn't necessarily have to be all about romance. It could just be opportunity. Okay, so what is all of this about, Spirit? For real. What is all of this about? You have the Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay. Some of you guys, you might have a little bit of opposing energy here, whether it's going on internally and or externally around you. The Seven of Pentacles, time is really, really heating up. Something's heating up, the Seven of Pentacles, and I feel like this has something to do with timing. Some of you guys might need to let go of the idea of something or someone that is not for you. Trying to think of what flag I'm seeing. What country is this I'm seeing, this flag? Because I do see Americas, maybe even London. England, I mean. I don't know what this is that I'm seeing. I'ma just, it's like it could be a West Indies, something like a West Indies flag. I can't think of what culture I'm seeing. Like, which one is this? Let me see really quick. I'm about to look something up real quick. Let me see. What is this I'm seeing? Is this Spain? Spain. Could be Spain, but Let me see. Germany. Spain, Germany is sticking out to me. And Belgium could resonate with someone as well. Okay. Got justice. Someone is about to, the person that is meant for you brings structure and balance into your life. They're about harmony. They're about the right thing, okay? Could be China as well, something with China. Let's see. What is this energy all about? Hearing like the Mayans as well. Okay, you have the Death card and the Three of Wands. Yeah, there's something that Spirit is like calling you to leave behind with the Death card and the Three of Wands. It's calling you higher, that ladder. Something is calling you to elevation, calling you higher. So you are being guided to leave something behind, okay? And I don't know if this is a fairy godmother, but she's giving fairy godmother vibes. And there's the pumpkins. I can't make this shit up, y'all. For real. It's almost like this is Cinderella and the fairy godmother all in one, like blended as one character. You see her little pumpkin patch at the bottom? I think this is supposed to be the fairy godmother. You are both the fairy godmother and the Cinderella. And there's the three mice there. That might mean something to you. Something about threes or confirmations in threes. The mice, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't they turn into the horsemen, or were they the horses? I can't remember what blended into what. I think her dog was like the chauffeur, the driver. The mice, I think, were the horses. Chariot, again, chariot energy. So what I mean by you're both the Cinderella and the fairy godmother is that you're going to create this movement, but you got to believe that it's possible. That a plain yellow pumpkin can turn into a golden carriage. Like, you got to believe. Not be that crazy. That's fairy tale shit. But that you can make something happen out of nowhere. For some of you, it literally is transportation. Like, you might be pressed about, okay, how am I going to get here from there? Could be something about a car that you have, something with car issues, car trouble, and you're worried about that. For some of you, it's planes. It's, okay, I don't know how I'm going to afford this, or I don't know how I'm going to get here from there. It could be a worry around that. The Spirit is saying, no, if there's a will, there's definitely a way. Definitely a way. Because this could literally be like a event that you're being called to go to, or some type of opportunity that lies in you taking some sort of action. Let's see. Let's clarify this card, the Magician card, the Fairy Godmother card. Bippity boppity boo, bitch. Affirmation. Speaking life over yourself, over a situation in particular. Calling what you see in the spirit realm into the physical. That's what I'm getting. And you already have the vision. You already have the know. Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Yet speak your dreams, your visions into existence. Queen of Swords. Use your divine intuition and convictions. She's both balanced. She's heart and mind. She's balanced. She's feminine energy. Feminine principle, but she's also operating in a masculine energy with the swords. Heart and mind is intact. It's balanced. So it's not delusional. It's not being crazy. Like, you're calling things that you see physically, or calling the things that you see spiritually, those inner convictions, into the spirit, into the physical. And then the Nine of Cups is your wishes. This is giving Jasmine and Aladdin vibes. I can show you the world. I don't know the words. A whole new world, a magic place I never knew. I don't know the words. Thank you for trying. All right. Thank you for your efforts. That, I feel like this is, look how he's cheesing. It's so cute. Look at him. I think this is Aladdin and Jasmine. They're giving me that vibe. Look how he's smiling. It's so cute. It's like happiness, joy. Like, is this heifer even real? Is this girl really real? Just don't lie about what you have and what you don't have, because Aladdin, he was a liar to impress. And you don't have to lie to kick it. Like, just be your authentic self. All right. All right, let's see. The Page of Cups. Some of you guys have to be careful where you're going. You might be easily misled by fallacies and fantasies of certain things or certain people. This white rabbit is wrapping this red string around a person. So it could be like you don't want to get wrapped up into the wrong connections. And I feel like that might have been something that you ran into in the past. Maybe your person in your youth, especially. But I'm also getting like someone being in this childlike state, being in their bliss and their joy. They're in for a magical surprise. Like they just don't know what fate is cooking up. But I feel like this is a heads up for someone to watch where you're going and use your discernment when it comes to certain things or people. Again, that pure heart, you want to keep that beautiful pure heart because it's light, it's powerful, but you have to be discerning about where where you're going and who you're giving your time and your energy to, because not everybody has that pure heart. And this could definitely be a lesson of someone's masculine, or you could be like whoever the masculine energy is. This is a lesson that they definitely needed to learn, because they have like this curiosity energy. Like, I gotta see, they have to dissect everything. I have to go here, go there, because every little thing that's shiny and new, I gotta test it out. I gotta see what it's about. And that may be something that has misled someone down a path that has been a snare or a trap. Okay, let's see what else. Holy Spirit. Six of Wands. Victory is yours. Okay, victory is yours. Okay, it is yours. And the victory, the light and the joy is going to start within self. And I feel like this is this glow that people are going to see radiating from your energy. And that may be going, that's something that's maybe going to attract multiple suitors, but you got to know it's for you. Be discerning. The Four of Cups is in reverse. It's giving Mulan. So the Four of Cups could also be too, like, certain people might have an idea of the path that you're supposed to be on and what you're supposed to be doing at this point in your life and what you should have accomplished and what you should be doing and who you should be with and why aren't you doing this, why aren't you doing that. But you're going to find your own path. And those that really love you you're going to bring honor to people that really, really are for you and that really cherish you. Hey sis, hey Ro, how are you? You're going to bring honor to them, those that really care. And some of you guys have been the people pleasers in the past, or you grew up people pleasing and falling into an identity where you're questioning yourself, or you have at some point in your life where you question yourself, like, who am I? Like, what? I'm hearing the Mulan song, Reflection. So you're questioning these things about yourself. And you feel like you're not going to be this perfect person for your parents. So why are you going to be a perfect person to a lover? Because you've always felt like you had to live up to a standard that your soul was not resonating with. And you felt that conflict, that conflict within yourself, that push and that pull between two different sides, because it wasn't you. It wasn't authentic to who you were. So your soul was like, no, we're going over here. And then that other part of you was like, no, but we have to do this. To now getting to that place where you're going to find out who you truly are. You're moving and you're operating that. Every day you take a step towards honoring yourself, living in your truth, your purpose, expressing yourself however you live your life, is bringing that honor to your soul, to your divine creator, and to those who really love you and those who really you're meant to touch. Does that make sense? So even sometimes it can feel like your own family doesn't even know who you really are, because you've regressed, or you kind of pulled yourself back into that face or that mask that you feel like is going to resonate with your family or be pleasing to them. So I can't remember the part of the song that I'm hearing. Look at me, you may think you see who I really am, but you'll never know me. Every day, it's as if I play a part. Yeah. Now I see, if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. You can fool the world. You can lie to everybody else around you, but you cannot lie to yourself. You can't lie to your soul. You can't. So some of you guys have already broke past that. And when it comes to love, how does this resonate with this love message? Your path, your journey is not going to look like everybody else's. The timeline is not going to be on somebody else's schedule. It's not, they can't operate that. They can't tell you when you should be with somebody, or when you should have kids, and you should be doing this by now, and you should be doing that, or no, don't get married until you do this and until you do that in life. But your path is your path, period. Temperance. Find peace within yourself. You got too much going on around you, too many responsibilities. Not to say that you can't handle it all, but it's too much on the spirit. It's too much on your energy. Some of you guys are being called to rest. Some of you guys are being called to center your energy, ground it. You're doing too much with your energy. Peace, be still. All right. Some of you guys have to face a big fear that you have. Okay. The Tower. Rapunzel. How you gonna just burn your hair like that? I guess because you set yourself free. Some of you guys, these are beauty standards that, oh, you gotta be this, you gotta be skinny, you gotta have a big butt, you gotta have big breasts, or you gotta have this type of face shape, you gotta have this type of skin tone, or you gotta be this, you can't have acne, you can't have stretch marks, oh, you gotta have big muscles, beauty standards is something like that. You gotta break free of that. And the fact that this tower is burnt and Rapunzel's hair still remains, but she's not in the tower, her or that prince. You're separating yourself from those ideologies or those stiff stories. Some of you guys, it's like that story of being rescued and being saved. You're breaking free of that as well. Those type of beliefs. There's something higher and something greater that is breaking, like shaking this shit up. Some of you guys are being called into purpose. You got Queen of Wands with this Pele energy. And it's kind of giving Moana as well. So something that you've been called to since you were a child, that you're being called back to. And this is something that is going to empower you. It gives you a sense of purpose. It's something that gives you passion in life. One more. Thank you. Judgment. Is this Abu from Aladdin? I don't know. It's a monkey. Be the hero in your own story. You're not stuck. You're not limited to anything. You don't have to do whatever you see, you don't got to do what the monkey do. You do your own thing. And there's a sense of enlightenment in this Judgment card because it has this lotus. And if you know anything about lotuses, they don't grow in beautiful waters and clear, pure waters. They grow in murky, muddy waters, but they come out beautiful. So the things that you may have felt like makes you tainted, makes you dirty, makes you a fuck up or not good enough or not beautiful enough, or that is what is going, you're going to have a revelation about you. When you step out of that box and you answer the call, you're going to have a revelation about you and your steps forward. It's like that block, that mental block is not going to be there anymore. And I felt led to go back to the Tower card because the whole Rapunzel thing. If you guys ever seen that movie Tangled, sorry if I keep bumping the mic. If you ever seen that movie Tangled, the mom, in my opinion, she was an energy vampire. If you look at her face, it's like when she's not feeding off of Rapunzel's energy, she would have these dark circles under her eyes. So she was an energy vampire. She was a narcissist as well. We throw them things around a lot, but we got to call it what it is. Her mom had this dark energy about her, and she kept her daughter in this mental imprisonment and trapped. And it wasn't until she freed herself. Yeah, there was someone else, another, was a man, where, it's got to be a love story. But he helped her, but she had the courage to break free of that. Her mom kept her in this place of kind of guilt tripping her. She gaslighted her a lot, made her doubt and question her own self and her intuition. So you're breaking free of those things that people have said about you and what the world says about what this is and what this should be and who you should live your life to be and all of those different things. Those earthly standards, when you're called to your own unique divine standard, it has nothing to do with what the world says about you. You're never going to find your worth outside of yourself and outside of in the world. You're not going to find those things. Your beauty does not define your value or your worth, your weight, your job, how much money you make. And some people in their world, that means everything to them because that's all they have. They don't have nothing else but their looks. They don't have nothing else but their fancy titles. They don't have nothing else but their money. That's what makes them feel like they're whole. That's what makes them feel or think that they're better. And unfortunately, the truth is like they know that that's not true. There's no fulfillment in those things because they fade away. So the things that you cannot see, the things that you can't physically touch, but you can experience, those things are valuable. So the Judgment card being here with the sun, it has this lotus over it. It's looking like the clouds are breaking apart and the sun is beaming out. This is revelation. This is clarity. This is enlightenment. This is truth that's being revealed to you. This is like a call to like a new beginning, a new life. Judgment card comes right before the World card. This is like you feeling resurrected. Okay? So all of this ties into your love somehow. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else you need to know because I said that was going to be my last card. Just that one card with Judgment. I'm going to leave it at the Judgment card. I'm not going to do too much. Pull some Christ conscious oracles and see if there's anything else our divine team wants us to know. Because y'all know we can be here all day and I ain't trying to do it. Pilgrimage. Yep. Onward steps. More elevation. You see, you're going upwards. You're going onwards. Pilgrimage can represent like a spiritual walk or path. And it's number 22, by the way. Okay. So keep going. Keep taking those steps. You're elevating. You're growing. And sometimes it could feel like a lonely walk. Could be a narrow path, right? But you're moving onward. You're moving up. Your ships are coming in with the Three of Wands being here with this ladder too. Because ladders do represent elevation. Oh, I'm going to ask one more question just about your love. Like, not so much because this is like everything in between. It all goes together, but I'm just going to ask specifically about this love energy and why we're here in the first place. This song that led me here to do this reading. Let's see. Holy Spirit. Hope, purpose, and reasoning. The love. Magnetism, marriage, hey. And love language, physical touch. Emperor. A tender touch means so much. Okay. He's swole, okay? Anyway, so this connection, I'm getting like there's a cultural difference or something about you two being coming from different worlds. And it goes back to the whole Aladdin thing. You guys, I feel like it's an attraction that you guys will have towards each other. Like, even in your differences, it's like you can't get enough of each other. There's that magnetism. And it's also like this pull, like, oh my God, who is that? And this is giving me kind of Cinderella vibes too, because look at her dress. And it's like people in the background dancing, and they're outside, you know, kind of mingling and connecting. It says there's a gravitational pull to each other. So it's like when Cinderella first walked in, like the prince had to stop everything he was doing because something about her energy, he was magnetized to her, and they just started dancing. They was like just in La La Land. They was gone, like gone, like off in another room together, literally somewhere else. And I feel like it's kind of that way where you guys kind of forget the world around you, and you're pulled. And it could feel like lust a little bit, but not quite, because it's like very, some of you guys, it's going to be because this is an unlikely type of connection, like weird, like, you know, you guys might not be each other's typical, like usual type. Like you usually might go for someone, because just considering this card, this man is quite buff. He's given like, I don't know, he's given like some type of WWE type, like big ass muscle type look. So some of you guys might not be into big muscles, but for some reason you see this person and it's like you're drawn, and it's not the physical. That's why it's like, this is not somebody I would typically go for, but I can't help but be drawn because it's not a physical thing per se. Yes, you're going to find them physically attractive, but it's an energy thing more so. So you have marriage, wedding bells are ringing. This situation is going to lead to a sacred union, a sacred marriage coming together, and it may very well happen very quickly. Okay, it's going to happen in a timeline. It's not going to take 2 years for this person to figure it out, or if you're a male, whatever, the other side. It's not going to take you 2 years to figure this out. It's not going to take 3, 4, 5, 10. It's not. This is something that you're both certain of, and it's going to move very quickly, and not because you're trying to force or control or rush it. It's just going to happen naturally that way. It's very, this energy is giving like fiery energy, but water energy at the same time. But it has that stability of earth, because this is a connection that is founded in something deeper than the superficial. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. That's the reading. Yeah, so these are your cards. I hope y'all could see the marriage, the magnetism, and the physical touch card. So much love as always, y'all. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace.